everybody, and welcome back to my channel. So we are just gonna go ahead and get started straight into this video with this dry hair that I have. We got to do something about it, so I'm going to be doing a bentonite clay mask on my hair. So bentonite clay is negatively charged when combined with water and apple cider vinegar, and it draws toxins out of the hair, which is positively charged, and it contains many minerals that are essential for hair growth like sodium, potassium, and calcium. Bentonite clay also aids in hair growth, and it removes dead skin like dandruff and all of those cells from your scalp, like buildup and oil and all of the impurities that are in your hair that can clog your pores. It cleanses your follicles, which of course can help boost hair growth if you're getting rid of all of those things in your hair. It also protects from infections, and it adds shine to your hair. And I just pretty much eyeball everything that I add to my bentonite clay. I'm sure there's a formula that you can use to properly mix or get a good consistency, but I always add olive oil to give me a bit of more moisture for my hair, and I'm just pretty much going through it pretty quickly. Like I said, just eyeballing it and making sure that I get the consistency that I feel like I want. And I sped through this process because I'm sure you guys don't want to sit here for 5 minutes and watch me mix up this concoction. The consistency for bentonite clay is based on your opinion, your satisfaction. I do try to add not that much of apple cider vinegar, only because it is going to strip every single thing out of your hair. So I kind of get my consistency to about a yogurt, how thick yogurt is. And I wet my hair a little bit before, because as you guys saw in the beginning, it was really dry, and I wouldn't have been able to separate it with my fingers. I did detangle it like a week or a couple of days before I did this, so it was easy to kind of just finger detangle and separate my hair. But as I'm going through this, I'm literally just packing on the bentonite clay into sections of my hair. And this is a very messy process. When I tell y'all it will get messy, it gets messy. But I'm just going through and I'm making sure that I kind of get at my scalp, because my hair hadn't been washed in almost a month. I've done co-washes and a bunch of other stuff, pretty much giving me a lot of buildup on my hair. So if you know that your hair is pretty much saturated with a bunch of products, you want to make sure that you're able to get all of that stuff out of your hair, or the bentonite clay won't be as efficient or successful as you would want it to be. But as you guys can see, as I'm putting it on, it kind of defines my curl pattern, which I love about bentonite clay. And at the end of this video, I'll talk about the whole process that I go through before I put the bentonite clay on my hair. But as I'm putting it on, I definitely make sure that I'm able to get every single strand that I can. I don't try to finger detangle, because my hair is usually detangled before I put it on. But I try and make sure that I get as many strands of hair that I can to put the bentonite clay through my hair. And just a little update, I have not been following my schedule for any of my channels, because I'm in the process of moving from where I was previously located. So I'm in the process of moving, and I'm constantly going back there to make sure that things are in order with trying to get rid of my apartment and everything. So there's a lot going on, and yeah, so I just wanted to update you guys about that, to let you know what's going on, why I'm not uploading as much as I would like to. But yeah, it's just a lot going on right now. Alright, y'all, so that little bit that was still here, I just hopped back in the shower to get that out. Let me not lie, I ain't hop in the shower. I just put my head under a sink. Usually the way that I wash it out is I pretty much bend my head over the bathtub instead of actually getting in the shower. But I needed to take a shower, which y'all probably don't really care about. But anyway, I usually do a Bentonite Clay mask on my hair if I feel like my curls are just dead. Like there's no definition anymore. They're literally just sitting on my head and they don't want to act right. I used to do a Bentonite Clay mask once every month, because of course in the beginning everybody was talking about how, or using the Cherry Lola treatment, or using Bentonite Clay like for a week straight to get their curls defined. I really didn't see the point in it, because apple cider vinegar, unless you really like deep condition your hair for a very long time, you're pretty much pulling a bunch of moisture out of your hair, and I just didn't have time for that. I'm not gonna sit up here and do a Bentonite Clay treatment and put apple cider vinegar in my hair and strip my hair of all its oils every single day for 1 week. Not gonna happen. But when I started using this was when I first cut my hair, and the first couple of times the definition wasn't really there, and it just made my hair like light and airy. So that's how I knew that it took all of like the products and stuff that I had built up on my hair out. That's one thing that I love about the Bentonite Clay treatment, because I have not washed my hair in about a month. I've co-washed, but I haven't actually washed it to get every single thing out of my hair. So usually, as you guys saw, I usually use 2 batches just because the crown of my head is really thick. So I usually have to use more product. So the first batch that I made was kind of thick, and it depends on the consistency that you make your treatment. And the second one I made more liquidy, just because I am running low on the Bentonite Clay. And when I first bought it, it was like $10. Now they want to charge you like $20 for the container that I have, and I ain't got time for that. So yeah, I'm always happy with the results that I get from the Bentonite Clay. Like I said, I usually do it when my curls are just dead and they really need to be hydrated. And you always have to follow the Bentonite Clay treatment with a deep condition. My hair was already detangled. I just took it down from a 2-strand flat twist that I did. And I would definitely not suggest that you do this on hair that is not detangled. I've done this on my hair when it's not detangled, and when I finished, it was pretty much a tangled mess. Even though the Bentonite Clay like does clump your hair together and it makes it more defined, it's gonna be hard to clump tangled hair. And when it clumps, it's going to be defined, but it's still going to be tangled. So I don't know, like I said, I've done the Bentonite Clay treatment, and I'm a bit surprised that my curls are clumping. This part up here isn't really clumping like it's supposed to, but if I put like some product on it, it will. I don't have any heat damage in my hair, but yeah. So I'm about to go and deep condition my hair, and yeah. Oh, one more thing that I want to mention is that, as you guys saw, on this side I had a lot of product still left on my scalp, and on this side it was pretty much all out. Because the Bentonite Clay is very thick, I put it on my scalp because it's supposed to remove all of the impurities and all that other stuff. But one thing that you have to know about Bentonite Clay is because the consistency is thick, no matter whether you make it liquidy or thick, if you put it on your scalp, you really have to get in there and like scrub your scalp to make sure you get all of it out, because you don't want to leave any of this clay in your hair. It is not a pretty sight, sis. You don't want to leave none of this in your hair. So I always check in the mirror once I get out of the shower, or when I'm done washing it out, I check in the mirror to make sure that I have all of the Bentonite Clay out of my hair before I go and deep condition. Even though you're probably gonna wash more of it out when you deep condition, you want to make sure that you have pretty much all of it out once you finish, because it is apple cider vinegar and Bentonite Clay, and it removes all the impurities. So if you're packing a deep conditioner on top of clay that's already in your hair, it probably won't penetrate as well as you need it to. But also, as you guys saw, I put it on my face. Usually once I put it on my, I don't usually put it on my face all the time because my face right now is pretty clear, but I usually put it on my face just as like a timekeeper. So once the Bentonite Clay hardens on my face, that's when I know I need to take the Bentonite Clay out of my hair. So I just use it kind of like a timer to let me know, like, okay, the face mask is hard, you need to go ahead and take it out of your hair. Because if you let the Bentonite Clay sit on your hair too long, it'll be a lot harder to remove than if you didn't leave it on as long, because it will definitely make your hair hard and a lot harder to remove the clay from your hair. Whew. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you use the Bentonite Clay treatment on your hair and your results. If it worked for you, if it didn't, because sometimes it doesn't work for people and sometimes it does. Like I said, for me, it took about 2 washes with the Bentonite Clay for it to actually work on my hair, or for me to see the results that everybody else that has posted videos were seeing. So yeah, let me know down in the comments what you guys think about the Bentonite Clay. I know some people actually put Bentonite Clay in their food and they eat it, but I ain't gonna sit up here and lie and say that I've done that. And my camera battery just died. My camera telling me in the video. So like I said before it died, thank you guys for watching my video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know down in the comments what you think of Bentonite Clay, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Natural potions in your bedroom for that glow. She apple on my eye, I swear you know. Eve, you're your own queen, everything my soul needs. Yeah, coconut oil for your tea.